So in order to actually auto import the required classes to our Java files, we need to actually click on this Android Studio. If you are using the Android Studio on a Windows machine, you need to actually click on File and then Settings, okay? So if you are using the Android Studio on a Mac OS X, you need to click on this Android Studio and Preferences, and then just click on this General here, and then click on Auto Import, and then actually change this Insert Imports on Paste to All, and then check these checkboxes here, okay? And then click on OK. So as you can see here, now the text view class is imported to our main activity.java file here, as you can see. Now there is no error. So now if I want to actually change the text of this text view here via code, I just need to type in here txt1.setText, and then I can actually put in 2 double quotes, and then inside the double quotes I can actually put in my own text. For example, my own text. Okay, and if I run my project now, and then I need to actually click on this OK here. So as you can see here, it's now gonna actually start our application. Okay, so as you can see here, this is our text, my own text. Okay, so here I actually changed the text of this text view here via Java code. Okay, here I managed to successfully change the text of that text view here. Okay, now I want to actually show you another predefined class in Java called StringTokenizer. So first, let me actually put in another text view inside this screen here. So just drag a large text view to this screen here, and here I need to actually give this text view an ID. Okay, so here I can actually change the ID of this text view to another value, for example txt2. Okay, and now inside this main activity.java class, I need to actually create another text view object. Okay, so here I need to refer to the name of the text view class. Okay, and then again I need to give this object a name txt2, and then I need to put in an assignment operator here, and then I need to put in a pair of round brackets, and then again I need to refer to the name of the text view class. So as you can see here, this is called casting. Okay, in the next tutorial I'll talk more about casting in Java, but for now just remember that you need to actually cast this object to a text view object. Okay, and make sure that you actually put this casting here, and then we need to actually type in here find view by ID, and then inside the parentheses I need to type in r.id.txt2. okay, and then I need to put in a semicolon at the end of my statement. So now as you can see, I created an object from this text view class. Okay, so this is how you actually create an object from this text view class. Okay, so as you can see here, this is how you can actually create an object from this text view class here. Okay, so now that I created an object from this text view class called txt2, I want to actually show you another predefined class in Java called StringTokenizer. So first I need to refer to the name of the StringTokenizer, and then I need to give a name to this object. For example str object 1, and then I need to put in an assignment operator here, and then I need to put in the new keyword, and then again I need to refer to the name of the StringTokenizer class. Okay, and then I need to put in a semicolon at the end of my statement. So as you can see here, it's now showing us an error. As you can see here, we need to actually pass in a string object to this constructor here. Okay, so first we need to actually create a string object, a string, for example str1, and then I need to put in an assignment operator, and then I can initialize this object, for example a value, some value. Okay, and then I need to put in a semicolon at the end of my statement. Okay, so inside these parentheses I can just refer to the name of this str object here, and now I want to actually change the value of this text view here by actually adding some Java codes inside this main activity.java file, okay? So first I need to actually refer to the name of this object here, txt2 dot set text, and then inside the parentheses I can actually put in my own text. So inside these parentheses I can just refer to the name of this str object1, okay, dot next token, okay? And if I run my project now, let's see what happens. You can actually check this checkbox here that says use same device for future launches, and then it's gonna actually automatically run your project whenever you want to run your Android project, okay? I can actually see the result, okay, sum. So as you can see here, it's now showing us this text here, sum. So where is this value here? Here, first of all, I actually created another object from this text view class, okay? And here, I actually created an object from this string class, okay? And I actually assigned a value to this string object, okay? And here, as you can see, I actually created an object from this StringTokenizer class. This StringTokenizer class is a predefined class in Java, okay? So as you can see here, first of all, I referred to the name of the StringTokenizer class, and then I gave a name to this object, str object1. I actually used this new keyword here in order to instantiate this object. And again, I referred to the name of this StringTokenizer class, and inside the parentheses, I referred to the name of this str1 object, okay? The constructor of this StringTokenizer class accepts a value of type string, okay? And here I actually decided to change the text of this txt2 object, as you can see here. And if I double click on this tab here, you can see this text here, okay? I actually decided to change the value of that text here, and I referred to the name of this object here, txt2.setText, and inside the parentheses, first of all, I referred to the name of this object, str object1 dot next token, okay? And then it actually outputted this value here. Okay, so what's going on here? We created an object from this StringTokenizer class called str object1, okay? And here I actually instantiated this object by using this new keyword here, and I refer to the name of this StringTokenizer class here, and I actually passed an argument to this constructor here, okay? So the type of this argument is a string, as you can see here, okay? So here, this constructor uses the default delimiters, which are blank spaces, tabs, new lines, carriage returns, or form fit characters, okay? So if any of these characters is contained in the string, it is used to divide the string, okay? So as you can see here, we used this space character here, okay? Sum space value, okay? So that's why we only see this text sum here, okay? And if I, for example, want to change the value of this text here, I just need to type in here txt1 dot set text, and then inside the parentheses, I just need to refer to the name of this str object1 dot next token. And if I run my project now, let's see what happens. So as you can see, this is our value here, okay? Sum value, okay? So now let me repeat again. We created an object from this StringTokenizer class called str object1. And here I instantiated this object by using this new keyword here. And here I refer to the name of this StringTokenizer class. And I passed an argument to this constructor here, an argument to this constructor here. So the type of this argument is a string, okay? str1, okay? And here the value of this str1 object, as you can see, is sum space value, as you can see here, okay? So here, this constructor here uses the default delimiters, which are blank spaces, tabs, or new lines, okay? So as you can see here, we have a blank space here, okay? So that's why we only see this text here, sum, and here we see this text here value. Okay,